Not that long ago, family haulers were limited mostly to minivans. That's no longer the case. Today's 3-row SUVs are big enough to handle a growing family or a pack of friends, as well as their luggage. The majority of vehicles profiled here are midsize SUVs that start in the low to mid $30,000 range. Large SUVs, however, can push that starting price north of $50,000. So let's take a look at the 10 best 3-row SUVs of 2021. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. 2021 Volkswagen Atlas. Space abounds in the 2021 Volkswagen Atlas. This midsize SUV has 96.8 cubic feet of cargo space when the 2 back rows are folded down. With all seats in use, there's a respectable 20.6 cubic feet. Passengers in the first 2 rows will enjoy lots of head and legroom, but 3rd row accommodations are a bit tighter. A user-friendly infotainment system is standard. The ride is smooth and refined. Engine power is decent, but not exhilarating. A nice added touch is the 8 inches of ground clearance. The Atlas is no Jeep Wrangler, but it can handle driving down snow-covered streets or dirt roads. Standard advanced driver assistance features include blind spot monitoring and forward collision warning with pedestrian detection. 2021 Dodge Durango. This car is available in 6 trims and with 4 available engines. The base V6 is a reasonably powerful engine. It's not great under hard acceleration, but it is otherwise sufficient enough for daily driving. The Durango can tow up to 8,700 pounds when properly equipped, which is excellent for a midsize SUV. All Durangos, except for the base model, come standard with 3 rows. It's optional in the base model. The first 2 rows are comfortable and offer plenty of passenger space. The 3rd row, while smaller, is still comfortable enough for adults on shorter trips. Cabin materials are underwhelming in the base model, but get markedly better in higher trims. 2021 Volkswagen Tiguan. This SUV is an all-around solid compact SUV. Cargo capacity tops out at 65.7 cubic feet, which is quite good for that class. The cabin is also a pleasant place to be, with upscale materials and a clean, minimalist design. Passengers in the first 2 rows enjoy plenty of head and legroom. The 3rd row, unsurprisingly for a compact ute, is best left to children. The user-friendly infotainment system has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a Wi-Fi hotspot. The frustrations start under the hood. There's enough power for scooting around town, but accelerating to highway speeds or passing slower-moving cars requires some planning. Fuel economy, up to 22 miles per gallon in the city and 29 on the highway, is below average for the class. Finally, the ride is comfortable, but the steering is numb and there's noticeable body roll through turns. 2021 Toyota Highlander Hybrid. This vehicle has a relatively hefty starting price, but it provides a lot in exchange. Cabin materials are among the nicest you'll find in a midsize SUV, and where plastics are used, they're soft touch and pleasant in appearance. Cargo space for a midsize hybrid SUV is quite good. The first 2 rows are comfortable, and passengers will find plenty of space to stretch out. For adults, the 3rd row is best avoided. The seats aren't comfortable and space is limited. A user-friendly 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system comes standard and includes Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Amazon Alexa Auto. The Highlander Hybrid's list of active safety features is lengthy and includes forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, and adaptive cruise control. The fuel economy is good, although not class-leading, and the engine makes plenty of power. 2021 Chevrolet Tahoe. The redesigned 2021 Chevrolet Tahoe is a cargo-hauling beast. This large SUV offers as much as 122.9 cubic feet behind the first row. There are 72.6 cubic feet behind the second row, and because the 3rd row folds with the touch of a button, it's easy to access. Seats in the front row are comfortable. Those in the 2nd and 3rd rows are decent, but they don't have as much padding. The passenger room is good everywhere but the 3rd row. While not extremely cramped, it's simply not long-haul friendly for anyone but children. The base engine is plenty powerful. Properly equipped, the Tahoe can tow up to 8,400 pounds. One knock on the Tahoe is that the ride is quite firm. 2021 Mazda CX-9. Most three-row utes are passenger-focused. The 2021 Mazda CX-9 is driver-focused. An efficient Turbo 4 engine generates plenty of power to move this midsize SUV with ease. Throw the CX-9 into a curve and it stays well planted while the passengers stay snug in their seats. Passenger space in the first two rows is ample, and the seats are comfortable. However, the third row is not adult-friendly, and cargo space is below average for the class. An excellent 10.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system is the CX-9's nerve center and comes standard with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a Wi-Fi hotspot. The interior build quality is top-notch, and road noise is kept to a minimum. 2021 Hyundai Palisade. There's not a great deal of difference between the 2021 Hyundai Palisade and the 2021 Kia Telluride. More on the Kia later. They're corporate cousins. Among the things they share in common are a wonderfully potent V6 engine, smooth riding suspension, a user-friendly infotainment system, and a lengthy list of standard active safety features. If there's a significant difference, it's in the interior. Both SUVs have attractive cabins, but the Palisade is the more elegant of the two. Higher trim levels create a near-luxury grade cabin experience. 2021 Honda Pilot. The Pilot checks a lot of the right boxes for a midsize SUV. It features a large cargo area, up to 109.2 cubic feet, comfortable and adult-friendly seats in all three rows, good quality cabin materials, and a potent standard V6 engine. Standard advanced driver assistance aids include forward collision warning and adaptive cruise control. The Pilot's standard infotainment system is rudimentary. Jumping to the EX trim will cost about $2,700 more, but it adds a user-friendly 8-inch touchscreen as well as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Additional active safety features include blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert. Finally, the driver gains a 10-way power adjustable seat. 2021 Kia Telluride. It's hard to find fault with the 2021 Kia Telluride. This midsize SUV features attractive, high-end materials even in the base model. Adults can ride in all three rows, but the third row can feel cramped on longer trips. The seats in the first two rows are excellent. Cargo space, while not class-leading, is above average. Drivers will have no problem getting the Telluride up to speed. The V6 engine produces 291 horsepower, and the transmission makes the most of that power. Handling is crisp, making the Telluride feel smaller than it is. You can maneuver this SUV around mall parking lots easily. Unfortunately, as with its corporate sibling, the Hyundai Palisade, fuel economy isn't the best. 2021 Kia Sorento. The 2021 Kia Sorento is completely redesigned for 2021 and sports an outstanding predicted reliability score. While there are three rows of seats, only the first two are adult-friendly. The third row, like those in many midsize SUVs, is on the snug side. Front and second row seats are exceptionally comfortable. The UVO infotainment system is easy to use and comes with an 8-inch touchscreen, Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay. The base engine does a good job, but the available Turbo 4 will put some pep in your accelerator step. Fuel economy with both engines is among the best in the class. The handling is relatively sporty, and while the ride is not perfectly smooth, it's a comfortable cruiser overall.